Then the plate tipped, sending the cupcake flying through the air in a slow-motion arc, landing with a splat right in the middle of Elena's pristine white sundress. The scream that erupted from Elena was biblical. It was a sound of pure, theatrical outrage, and it brought the adults running. Isabel was the first to arrive, scooping up Elena as if she'd been mauled by a bear. "What did you do?" she shrieked, her eyes locking onto Sophie with such venom that I instinctively moved between them, a human shield. "It was an accident," I said, my voice calm and steady, belying the frantic pounding of my heart. Elena tried to take Sophie's cupcake. "And now you're calling my daughter a liar?" Isabel spat, her voice as sharp as broken glass. Behind her, Elena, seizing the opportunity, wailed, "Your brat threw her food at me." "That's not what happened," I insisted, my own voice rising. "I was sitting right here. I saw the whole thing." My mother appeared at Isabel's side, her face a mask of disappointment. "For heaven's sake, Clara, can't you control your child for one afternoon? Look at Elena's dress. It's ruined." "It's frosting, Mom. It'll wash out," I said, turning to look for Sophie. She was frozen, her eyes wide with a mixture of fear and horror, her uneaten sandwich forgotten on her plate. "Honey, why don't you go inside and wash your hands?" Before she could move, my father's voice boomed across the yard. "She's not going anywhere until she apologizes." He stomped over, his beer sloshing in his hand, his face set in the familiar scowl he reserved for me and my daughter. "Dad, she has nothing to apologize for. She was defending her own food." He jabbed a thick, sausage-like finger in my face, his breath sour with beer and smoke. "Don't you talk back to me. You've raised her with no discipline, no respect. She is going to apologize right now, or I'll teach her some manners myself." A cold, slithering dread coiled in the pit of my stomach. "You're not teaching her anything," I said, my voice low and dangerous. "We're leaving." I reached for Sophie's small hand, but in a flash, Isabel's fingers clamped around my wrist like a vice. "You always do this, Clara," she hissed, her perfectly manicured nails digging into my skin. "You can't just run away every time your kid acts up. She needs to learn there are consequences." "Let go of me," I snarled, wrenching my arm free. But in that split second of distraction, my father moved with a speed that was shocking for a man his size. He grabbed Sophie's upper arm, his thick fingers digging into her tender flesh. She yelped, a sharp, piercing sound of pain and surprise. "Dad, stop it," I cried, trying to pull Sophie away, but my mother grabbed my other arm, her grip surprisingly strong. "Let him handle this, Clara," she hissed in my ear, her voice a venomous whisper. "You clearly can't." "Handle what? She's 6 years old," I screamed, struggling against my mother's hold. In the chaos, Isabel had moved behind me, pinning both of my arms back with the full force of her body.